So in-process scanning, let's talk about it a little bit, right? So we got our pre-scans that we're doing our post-scans, and then now we're really starting to, in our shop, kind of do some in-process scanning.
Sure.
What's kind of the differences between them?
Well, Chris, I think that this is the step that most facilities miss out on, and what it is that it's simply when you did your pre-scan. That was what happened to the vehicle during the accident process, whatever that means. And that could be where the door mirror that got clipped, or it could mean that it has major structural damage. But when you and your technicians are going through the repair process, they inherently cause more DTCs to have up. And so I'll give an example. Just last week that we had one that it was simply the front interior light was pulled. Okay, in this particular vehicle is a CAN bus system which is a communication device that's been around for years and years. That with most OEs, it was developed by Bosch, and it basically caused 26 different DTCs just for that one light. They just disconnected it to pull off an interior trim panel, or to, and that could be a door interior trim panel. It's just the smallest things, right? So when you're going through the disassembly process, whether this is in your blueprint process or just the disassembly process itself, there are inherent things that we cause during the repair process. We can't help it. It's not like that we have a choice here, but you have to identify those before, so that way you aren't finding out all of these things at the last minute when you're doing your post scan, which is when you're trying to get a vehicle out the door.
Trying to deliver the car.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think it just touches on the technology evolution in the car, right? Like how much technology and how things have evolved, and the importance of not only the before and the after, but also that in process, right?
Right.
So in our shop, we do, all of our scanning in-house. I know in your facility as well, you guys do the same. Are we using the same, the OE scan tool that we're doing the pre and the post with, or is it a different scanner? Or?
No, so actually at Air the facility, so the same as yours. We are using the OEM scan tool for the in-process, which I get for shops that don't have that ability. It makes that difficult, but I don't know how, if you're using a different scan tool, and whatever that means, I don't know how that you can see and be assured that all of the modules are opening up, and you can see inside to know what is and what isn't out. I think that if it's just like in our opinion, it's when you do a pre and you do a post that you're using an OEM scan tool. When you're doing in process, you should be doing the very same.
And it's very tough for the shop or facility that's subletting out their scans too, right?
Sure.
So and then how do you make sure that everything's being done accordingly? But it's always one of those things, refer back to the OEM repair procedure.
Absolutely.
If you found today's tip helpful, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Comment below for any future suggestions.
These videos are made possible by SCRS. If you aren't currently a member, I encourage you to join. Visit scrs.com or use the link in the description below.